Hey there, welcome back. Turn 4. 3 battles. As you can see, one is with Tianqi. First up though, he rolled into Peskin. Got my spears. These guys are on attack rear. In the last video I also had these guys on attack rear. But I got super nervous and put them back on guard commander. Because I was worried about this. With the heavy cav just kind of go around the line. Fortunately they end up routing before they actually get to my commanders though. Or Saravan guards. Savaran guards. Get right onto the commanders and kill those guys though. So all in all, pretty decent. Lost 2 more heavy infantry and 5 of the spearmen, but that's okay. Then there was a battle in Hesperia. So first up it's the Indies. Usual stuff, they all walk forwards. And then we land on the crossbows and set fire to them all. That's good stuff. So no problems there. Then we get Tianqi's expansion army. So he's recruited some barbarian horsemen, it looks like. He's got the footmen and the archers. And there's his profit. 1 month free rent. What's his bless? It is, whoa, okay. Attack skill +2, shock res, defense, reinvigoration, magic resistance, strength, unaging, and under leadership. That's a lot of stuff. None of these guys are sacred though, so... Here's my god. So pretty much everything here is an archer, so... What we want to happen is we want to land... Kill the first square of archers, so that we immediately breathe fire. Doesn't quite happen that way. We're just biting mostly. Finally do some fire. We are taking a bit of damage. We picked up Never Healing Wound. We're down to 41 hit points. In the end though, goes okay. Ended on 31 hit points. That's pretty close. Could have gone either way probably. So that was Hesperia. So there goes Tianqi's expansion army. It's very possible that this is now the only province he has besides his cap, so... yeah, I don't know if he's going to have a very fun game. Unless he can recover from that quickly. Let's see for messages anyway. Yeah, we're over here now. We can pretty safely take all of this territory around his cap circle now. I could probably just fly my Azzy straight onto his cap, and I'm not sure if he could do anything about it. But there's not much point. We can still just safely continue expanding now, and we can probably just roll into Tianqi at our leisure at this point. I think it's probably fine to just leave him alone. Send him a message saying, whoops. Yeah, classic. So yeah. So I'm just going to keep taking territory around here and just ignore Tianqi for now. Hesperia that we just took is a phenomenal province. That's 183 income with 6 unrest. Also lets us recruit the cheap crossbows as well, which might be useful. So that's a great province. It's probably where I'm going to put my first fort. It gives us a nice staging ground into Tianqi. It's got 2 provinces nearby that will have a lot of resources. And it's extremely rich, so seems like a good one. So the scout I just recruited in Harbathra is going to move over to Hesperia now to just start building a fort there when we can. And the Azzy is going to take Amber Fields, which is militias, archers, heavy infantry. That should go okay. We still need 2 turns to get Alt 1 to do Skeletal Body, which would have helped with all those arrows and long spears and stuff. So we don't quite have it yet for our god, but soon. I'll figure out what to research next after that. Over here, we just took Peskin, not quite as good, only 73 income. It's kind of awkward to figure out where we're going to expand from here. I think it might be safest to just take Greater Wall and then come down through here. Maybe? Take some of this territory. It seems like it'd be hard to move up here and hold it. You can see that Jomon's cap is here. There might be Germany's armies around here too. But this province is just militias, archers, heavy infantries. So armies scripted pretty much the same. We'll just continue in that direction, I think. and then maybe come down. I'm sending the leader who recruited on turn 1 back to my cap. He'll lead our next expansion army. And recruiting quite a lot of stuff. We're getting a bunch more Savaran gods, plus 1 of the Griffin guys. These guys are so expensive, but they're immortal in your dominion. But you lose the ability to recruit them at the end of year 1, so the temptation is to try and get as many of these as you can so that you have them for the rest of the game. Because we won't be able to recruit them as soon as year 2 starts. So I'll try and get at least a couple. And then maybe a few of these guys as well to put on God Commander. But next turn, that's probably an expansion force. We could wait 1 more turn just to be extra safe. Have about 17 units. Yeah, but we should be able to send out an expansion force next turn or the turn after. In addition to this and my gods. That's pretty nice already. We'll have to rebid the mercenaries soon though. And speaking of which, it's turn 4 and there is actually another mercenary company, which is the Elephant Corps. I'm not sure how useful these guys will be. Do people still use elephants? I have no idea, but I think they might be worth a min bid. Yeah, I'll min bid elephants, why not? Actually, 1 more than min bid. Why not? We'll try out some elephants if we can get them. We can recruit elephants, so it seems thematic. And I think that's it for this turn. Yeah, so we know we've got Tianchi, Jomon. We can also see Patala over here. I don't really know much about late age nations. This is my first late age game of Dominions in a long time. But the sense I have, my kind of historical knowledge, is that Tianchi, Jomon, and Patala are all pretty bad early on, and you can rush them easily. Maybe not Tianchi. I think you can mass lots of Barb guys with Tianchi, right? But Jomon and Patala, I think, are pretty weak early on, so if we've crippled this guy already and then we've got 2 weak neighbors, maybe that's pretty good for us. I'm not sure. Yeah. Also, I can actually get, we've got no commander points this turn left over. Very efficient recruitment. I'm getting one of our slightly more powerful mages. These guys are also leaders, which can come in useful sometimes. And they're just better mages, better priests. Yeah. And that's it for this turn. That's it for turn 4. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next turn. Hello, welcome back. A proclamation from Jomon. Goku is the prophet of Goku. There you go. And then 2 battles. First up, Greater World. Attacking this with my main army, the mercenaries. Let's see. These guys are the line. These guys hit the back. I think they cause her out pretty quickly. Yeah, there's the commanders. That's it. So, nice one. Didn't lose anything. And next up, Amber Fields. So, Azzy into another very small province. Same stuff as usual, I think. Set fire to the archers. Set fire to the soldiers. It's pretty simple. We did go down to 69 life. We're fine. So there's the battles. Another nice province. This is 120 income. All these provinces seem pretty good. We've got a scout in Lombaria now as well, and we can see that it's also densely populated. So these farmlands should all be pretty good. Yeah. And that's it for messages. So over here, I'd really like the Azzy to lock down as much of this territory as possible. I think the stuff near Tianchi is probably safe in our hands. Up here we can see Vettiheim. I'm going to move my scout up into this region to see how their expansion is going and which of these provinces we can safely take. For now I'm just going to dip back into our dominion. We can see that Anoria here has 131 income. It's very, very small looking. That's quite a nice one. We'll get that, and then we'll either fly to Lombaria or maybe Spruce, just to try and define the corners of our territory a bit. We will have Skeletal Body very soon. If I'd remembered to transform my Azzy into a Warlock on turn 1, we would have it next turn. Have it this turn. But I didn't, so we don't. But almost. We'll be a lot safer once we can do that, since it'll protect us against a lot of arrows and bolts and things, and spears. But that's how this part of the world looks. Once we get eyes on Vettiheim's expansion, we'll we'll know how expansionistic we can be. Over here it's a bit more tricky. We've got this army which can probably expand anywhere in this region, but none of these provinces are probably very good. And there's a throne here. If we go down, it lets us continue moving. If we go this direction and we hit like a wall here, like if this province has been taken, there's nowhere we can really go unless we go up and loop through here. A bit tricky to know what to do. What I'm going to do though, I'm going to send the army with the spears into Great Woods, and I'm going to move out the stuff that's currently in my cap. So all these, I always get this wrong, Savaran guards, not caravan. Savaran guards. So that'll put us in Great Woods and Giant's Rest next turn. And then while I'm doing that, I'm going to hit the throne with a scout and see what it looks like, because it looks like it might be very small. So potentially we could move to Great Woods and Giant Rest this turn, and then if this is available, move to Tiradir and Mapito next turn. And then the turn after that, merge everything in Rid and try to take the throne early. That's the plan. If the throne looks very difficult, or this province is taken, I might just loop through with this army, and then this army can just attack this province next turn instead. This gives us lots of options, but it also means we could potentially take a throne. I'm also going to try recruiting the Merry Men into Province 44, which is Giant's Rest. So these guys will hopefully also have the archers with them too. It'll be quite strong. So we'll try to lock down this area as best we can with these two squads, but again, it just depends what the terrain around here looks like. We can see Kalem is right here, Patala's here. So these provinces could all have been taken by now. We'll just have to see. But the goal is just to try and lock in the throne as best we can. And if we really can't, if the throne looks really difficult and this province is taken, we'll attack Wolverine next turn instead. And we'll use the stuff in Giant's Rest plus the stuff I'm going to be recruiting this turn. I'm not going to recruit any mages or anything this turn. I've also not bothered recruiting scouts. I'm just getting as many units as we can and then saving gold, because we could very easily start building a fort soon. So the scout is sitting in Hesperia. So we'll try and start a fort here next turn. I put the PD up to 10. A little bit of help in case Tianchi decides to harass it. Maybe he's annoyed because we bumped him. Who knows? But yeah, I'm just going to save gold for a little bit just to hopefully make sure we can get a fort up in this province next turn. And that's how things look at the moment. Still seems pretty good. Still haven't actually seen anyone's provinces yet except Tianchi's. So if we're lucky, maybe we're having much better expansion than everyone else. My big fear is like overextending. If I take too much of this territory and just can't hold it. It'd be nice to lock it in quick, take the throne, and then just start putting a fort up here. So we can project a little bit of force in this region. This is very close to a lot of people is the thing. We've got Kalem, Patala, and Jomon are all kind of near to the... Like if we took this square, it'd all be really close to it. Might be a bit too aggressive, I don't know. But we'll see, I guess. Scout's doing nothing, that's the guy sitting in Hesperia, that's fine. So that was turn 5, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next turn. Hello, welcome back. We got our alteration done. So I've got my god scripted to cast Skeletal Body now. I'm going to go up Conjuration next, just briefly. We'll get to 3 so that all of our mages can do lesser fire elementals. Seems like a nice early target to me. And then once we get there again, we'll figure out where to go next. For now though, first up Anoria. Another nice small province with the Azzy. Same as usual. Drop on the archers. Miners are dead. Good stuff. Next we ping the throne in Rid. This is a great throne, look at this. Basically nothing. There's about 11 heavy cav, some heavy infantry, and 2 militia. And that's it. So not much of a throne. We should easily be able to take that once we're in position. And also battling Great Woods. My expansion army. With the spears. So, all pretty straightforward. I don't think we lost anyone. Oh, we lost 1 heavy infantry. Other than that though, all fine. Decent province, it's 71 income, which is fine for a woods, I suppose. You can see Calum over here. There's his cap. I'm going to try and get this province next. I don't know. He's got a commander here, presumably building a fort? I don't know, it's adjacent to his cap. It's also possible he just needs commanders, I suppose. Could he be here and about to go here? I don't know. But he can definitely see my army. But yeah, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to just roll into this and try and take it. Same army, same script, same everything. We'll see how it goes. If we manage to take this, we can roll into Ridge straight after. And while I'm doing that, the guys in Giant's Rest are going to hit Mepito Cliffs. So I just got some guys staying on guard duty. I got 9 Savaran guards. I think they should be fine. This report is currently 60 units. I think it was 40 last turn, but it's just militias. Light infantry, heavy infantry. I think it'll go fine. The Savaran guard are very, very good. They're going to obliterate 9 things at first, just with the lance charge. And then it's very difficult to hurt them because of their high protection and decent defense, so I think I'll be fine doing this, even though it looks quite a lot of units. So hopefully this goes well, and hopefully we don't bump Calum here, and it should put us in easy position to take this throne afterwards. So yeah, good stuff over there if it all goes well. Down here, as he's just continuing to lock down this region, I've started building the palisades in Hesperia now. And all of the provinces around it are just really great. Hesperia is 215 income, Honoria is 130, Amber's 131. This Arnberg province, we can now see it is 198 as well. This is a very lucrative area. I'm going to try and get the farmland quickly though, just in case Tianchi is moving right through here or someone else is moving up. It'll be disconnected, but we'll take Arnberg afterwards, because yeah, that's a very high priority province with all that income. Really great stuff. Up here, the province I just scouted has Death 3. That worries me a bit. I don't particularly want to send my god here in case it's a Well of Pestilence, because then there's a chance we'd pick up a disease, which would be bad. I'm thinking of just kind of leaving that for now. Maybe pick up some of these provinces instead. We know that... Here's this Vettiheim. We know that Vettiheim isn't here yet. I don't think they're going to be here anytime soon. This province you can't get into other than from the 2 side provinces. So I think as long as I scout here and it looks clear, I should be able to safely fly into Cyrus next turn. With no risk of like bumping somebody. And then come down and get Arnberg. Something like that. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm just a bit worried that this is going to have a disease site though. Yeah, so I've started the fort, as I said, in Hesperia. Recruitment is just a basic mage this turn and some more stuff. And there's another mercenary company that I'm going to try and get into Giant's Rest. It's the Heavy Horsemen. This is 50 heavy cavalry. So I've put quite a big bid on them, because I'd like to have them and I'd like other people to not have them. If we manage to recruit them into Giant's Rest, we could easily send out another force next turn, because we've already got half an army here. That plus some additional heavy cavalry is just going to walk over all these provinces. So if we recruit them, that'd be really nice. We'll have a very, very tough 3rd expansion army. Or 4th, I guess. I guess if you count this as 1. Yeah, but that's the turn anyway. Pretty decent so far. I sent a message to Calum since we can actually see his flag now. I just said we're neighbours. No reply yet. How are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9 provinces. Possibly we'll have 12 next turn, on turn 7. Pretty good so far. That was turn 6, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next video.